Hey traders, it's Chris here at the Trading Mentors. Hope you are having a wonderful day. And more questions coming in regarding the QuantFlow dynamic software for gold. So I'm happy that you asked me the questions. Thank you so much. It means a lot because I don't know what you don't know. So I can actually fill in the blanks for you and help you become a successful gold trader. This is the 5-minute chart on gold QuantFlow dynamic software. So just a reminder how it works. We're looking for buys above the 50, sells below the 50. Okay, but there's other ways to trade this. There's a couple of things you might notice here. Notice the sell power 81. Above 60 is very strong. 81 is very strong. And you've got a buy power here of 69. Okay, so these are important areas for targets as well as maybe possibly entries if that's what you want to do. So you can either follow the trend as the price moves, change of character here, and the price moves up above the 50 moving average and the price makes 1800 pips, or break down from supply, breaks the 50 moving average for a sell, comes back up into supply, and then breaks down below the 50 for a sell. Now that's fantastic and you make a lot of money doing that. However, there is another way to do that. So you can actually enter the position right on the middle of the sell power. 50.91 is the number and the price flicked in it and then it went down. So you can actually enter that. Let me just turn off the QuantFlow dynamic software just so I can explain a little bit more about that sell power. And remembering where the demand is. The demand is already set. 48.92 is already set. 48.92 from 48.93. So this area here is really, really important. Now this might seem trivial, but this move here from this entry point here to the bounce that we saw is worth 566 pips. It might not seem a lot, but that's worth 500 pips. Just that move there. So this is predetermined. This is not repainted or anything like that. This demand zone is there and this buy power is already there. So you know the number. So simply put, you can simply have a trade to the middle of that there. You can have a stop just below that area there. And you can have a target of 2 to 1, giving you 405 pips. Now the other thing to look out for, and I'll zoom in for this. So you can zoom in here to see how that's doing. You can see there's a big, no, it's not big, but there's a star. Notice the star here? So that is a buy signal there. But don't wait for that. That comes on the next candle once it bounces up. So I would actually enter at the point of the middle of the range on this buy side liquidity here as the price moved up into the middle of that at 50.91. So what I'm going to do for VIP members is I'm going to post those numbers first thing in the morning, just so you can keep an eye on them if you want to, and then you can bank that 400 pips or whatever you want to bank. So let me just turn these off, just hide this, and you're left with that situation there. Okay. So what we're looking for is a buy above the blue line, the green line, above the 50 moving average, or we're looking for a sell below the 50, above the 50, above the 50, and these are recalculated every day. Okay, and so once we have this information, we can say, okay, the number's going to come in at 48.92. It's a little bit On their own, you'd put your order in here right at the very top of it at 48.96, okay, and then get the bounce back up to 49.49, 400 or 500 pips. But an excellent way to get into a position before the price actually even gets to that point, and you can actually grab a quick few hundred pips on the way.